Hey guys, it's Destiny, and today we're going to be showcasing Lingsha and Firefly. And before we get into today's video, let me know one of your favorite video games. And if you guys enjoy videos like these, do make sure to subscribe to win your next 50/50. Leave a like to support the video, and now let's get straight into it. For our first showcase of today's video, it'll be the first half of MOC 12, and then we will be doing the second half of MOC 12. And we are going to be using Lingsha, Harmony Trailblazer, Ruan Mei, and then of course Firefly. And let's just use our techniques and honestly get straight into it. And I just love Lingsha's technique. It's just so freaking elegant. I absolutely love it. And now we're just gonna freaking stomp on Kafka's head. And let me just get this right. Boom! There we go. I think I missed her head by a little bit, but you know what? It's perfectly fine. What we're gonna do with HMC is immediately just use our skill right here. So we're gonna be able to take advantage of that ultimate and get those super breaks going immediately. There we go. And now with Ruan Mei, we could just basic attack. And then with Firefly, let's just use our skill right here. Boop. And now Fuyuin is gonna come in and bam! Now what we're gonna do is use Firefly's ultimate and we can just immediately break the enemies as well. So there we go. Now the turbulence is gonna come in. And real quick, for those that were confused as to why Fuyuin immediately triggered, what's really nice is that Lingsha's Chase Ember's Echo will allow Fuyuin to essentially immediately launch the talent's follow-up attack whenever an ally's HP is at 60% or below. And whenever Firefly actually uses her skill, he will consume 40% of her HP, which essentially means we're going to drop to 60% now total, which now allows this talent to immediately trigger. And this can happen every 2 turns. What's really nice about this is this will definitely assist us with weakness breaking enemies faster, as well as also providing very nice healing and cleansing, since when Lingsha's follow-up attack does happen, it will dispel 1 debuff from all allies. This is a great way to heal up the team as well as dispel 1 debuff from all allies. And Lingsha's follow-up will be really nice to take advantage of. It does start off with an initial speed of 90 and an initial action count of 3. And you may be wondering what happens when this initial action count of 3 is 0. Essentially, Fuyuin will disappear from the field, so you will have to upkeep with this action count, which whenever you use Lingsha's skill, this will increase Fuyuin's action count by 3. So basically the number that you were to start off with, and you can hold up to 5 action counts. So currently Lingsha has an action count of 3. If we were to use her skill, since we're currently at 3, we will actually jump up to 5, since that is the cap. And if we were hypothetically at an action count of 1, then we would jump up to 4. So this will be something definitely to keep in mind of when you are playing Lingsha. Another thing to note is that whenever Lingsha does use her skill, Fuyuin's action will advance by 20%, which if we take a quick look right here, as you guys can see, if I'm about to use my skill, if we look right above HMC's head, Fuyuin will jump up. But if we were to basic attack, Fuyuin is literally right under Firefly. So this is going to be a really nice way just for us to be able to advance forward Fuyuin and be able to get more follow-up attacks to happen. Well, bam, there we go. We were able to deal a nice amount of super break damage. And then with the rest of the team now, we can literally just basic attack. So there we go. And now with Firefly, we can just use our skill and literally just break the horse. Well, bam, there we go. Oh my gosh, this enemy is still alive. We can literally just basic attack right here. And there we go. And now going into this next wave, all the enemies will be inflicted with fire weakness. And what we could do is use Lingsha's ultimate, which will immediately allow Fuyuin to act again. If we were to take a quick look at Lingsha's ultimate, he will inflict the befog debuff onto enemies, which will increase the break damage that they receive. So this is really good for improving the super break damage of the team. But when you use Lingsha's ultimate, you will also be able to advance forward Fuyuin by 100%, as well as, of course, provide healing for the team as well. Being able to advance forward Fuyuin by 100% can allow for really nice healing as well as dispelling debuffs, of course. And we are going to use her ultimate here. I absolutely love this ultimate. There we go. Fuyuin's going to come in, and we've already dealt quite a lot to their toughness meters. And we're going to immediately be able to break Kafka here. So we're just going to take advantage of that. There we go. And now with HMC, we can just use their skill. And there we go. We broke both of them now. With Lingsha, we are just going to basic attack here. So we can use a skill with Ruan Mei as well as Firefly. So there we go. And now with Firefly, we are going to deal more damage to Kafka. Boom. Turbulence is going to come in. Boom. Delayed. And now Fuyuin. There we go. And now with HMC, we are going to use our ultimate right here. There we go. And I'm actually going to be able to take advantage of their skill right here. Boop. And now we can just basic attack. I am focusing quite a lot on Kafka just because I do want to get rid of her as soon as possible. So there we go. And now with Firefly, we are able to deal even more damage. Boom. She is so close to dying. We are going to get hit here, which is a bit unfortunate. Oh my gosh, Lingsha actually got dominated. Okay. What we are going to do though is we're just going to basic attack. And now with Firefly, Fuyuan will come in and actually cleanse us. So there we go. No more domination onto Lingsha. That's the great thing about Fuyuan. Fuyuan can just come in and get rid of the domination like no problem. And now with Ruan Mei, we could just basic attack and now also use our ultimate. So there we go. And now this enemy is going to get delayed. Now what we're going to do is use our skill with Lingsha, which will advance forward Fuyuan. And then we're going to use our ultimate right after Fuyuan comes up. There we go. Turbulence is going to kick in. And now we are actually going to be able to do a freaking break with the ultimate, which this actually might kill Kafka. Let's see. All right, there we go. Boom. And she's dead. There we go. Lingsha for the win. We were able to get a 1 cycle on that, which is awesome. I love that. And now let's actually do the second half of today's showcase. So we're going to be fighting side 2 for the second part of today's video, and we're just going to use our techniques like before and get straight into it. There we go. Just hit Aventurine right in the face. So to start off, we're just going to use HMC's skill and then immediately use our ultimate. We just want to be able to take advantage of all the buffs we can get immediately. And then with Ruan Mei, we're just going to basic attack right here and then use our ultimate as well. With Firefly, we're just going to attack the Blaze enemy and then also use our ultimate. And then our bunnies are going to come in. Fuyuan is just so freaking adorable. I love Lingsha's follow-ups. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're actually going to break the Silver Main Guard right here, and then the Turbulence will come in. And now with Lingsha, we could just do some basic attacks. With HMC, we are going to use our skill just to deal more damage. And now with Ruan Mei, we can just use her basic attack. So they are going to get delayed, which is awesome. And now with Firefly, we can use her skill. Wabam! And now Fuyuan's going to just do the honors. Boom! And now we're into the next wave here. Since Aventurine is going to be inflicted with that fire weakness, we are actually able to immediately use Lingsha's ultimate and we'll immediately get a follow-up as well. There we go. Boop. There we go. And with Firefly, we're literally going to be able to immediately break Aventurine now. So there we go. Bam. Now with HMC, we can basic attack. With Lingsha, we are going to use her skill here since she is running low on her action count for Fuyuan. So the skill will replenish that. There we go. Now we're back up to 4. Now with Ruan Mei, we are going to use a skill. And now with Firefly, we're also going to use a skill here. And then Fuyuan should come in. And wabam! And now Aventurine is going to be delayed. With HMC, we are going to replenish our ultimate immediately right here. And then we are going to basic attack. We should be able just to use a couple of basic attacks to finish off Aventurine here. So there we go. Boom. 1%. Okay, never mind. Never mind. With Ruan Mei, we did get her ultimate, so we might as well just use it right here. So there we go. Oh my gosh, that 1% threw me off. I was like, no. With Lingsha, let's see. We're just going to basic attack. And now with Firefly, the thing that sucks is Firefly is not going to be able to get her ultimate right away. So we are a bit off, but it's okay. And now with Ruan Mei, we can just replenish her skill once again. I am going to be holding off on using my ultimate with Lingsha. I mean, okay, never mind. We just lost it. But the reason I'm holding off is because I'd rather be able to get Firefly in her ultimate first. So what we're going to do is just use her skill. And then we are also going to be able to use her ultimate right after. And I want to make sure that we get enough points here. So let's see what we could do. Boom. And did we get enough? Okay, there we go. Awesome. Okay. So now with HMC, we can just basic attack. There we go. And now with Lingsha, we are going to be able to use her skill. And we do have her ultimate now. And what's really nice about this is we're going to immediately be able to cleanse the team, since I'm pretty sure Ruan Mei and HMC are going to get hit here. So what we're going to do is we're going to basic attack. They will get hit. but it will be okay. And you guys will see why in a moment here. So yeah, we just took a bit of damage, but it'll be fine. So what we're going to do with Firefly is use her skill. And then we are immediately going to use Lingsha's ultimate. And then Fuyuin is going to come in and literally cleanse everybody. There we go. We got some healing and some cleansing, and now we're good to go. So now with Lingsha, I kind of just want to use her skill to toughness break a little more. Honestly, we're just going to go for it. Why not? With HMC, we are going to basic attack and then use our ultimate right here. So there we go. And then with Ruan Mei, we should be able to basic attack and then use her ultimate. So now we're going to be able to buff up the team. There we go. And now with Firefly, we're going to use her skill. Well, bam! With Lingsha, we're also going to use her skill so we get some Fuyuin action. Well, bam! And well, bam! Aventurion's going to drop. And now with Firefly, we are going to use her skill right here. Boom! 2%! Surely we do enough, right? Okay, there we go! Yay! We were able to get a 2 cycle with that. That was actually really close. And I kind of was running a little bit low on those skill points at the end there, but it's mainly because of the fact that I did use that Lingsha skill when I did. But honestly, it's fine. We were able to get a 2 cycle, and that was just so much fun to see. Just all the super breaks, and then Fuyuin coming in, just being able to cleanse the team the way that they did was awesome, and the healing was really good as well. So that was a really nice 2 cycle. And now let's get into the builds of today's video. So for today's video, here is my Firefly, and here are also her stats. And for her Lycon option, she is using On the Fall of an Aeon. If you do have her signature, of course, do take advantage of that. But for those that may not have her signature, I would highly recommend On the Fall of an Aeon, as it is a really nice free-to-play option for her, due to the fact that Firefly is going to be able to convert some of her attack into break effect, and this can make On the Fall of an Aeon just such a great option for this. For her traces, they are maxed out. For her relics, she is running the Iron and Forge set. The Forge set is really good because we're going to be able to get more speed, and because of the fact that Firefly can inflict fire weakness on enemies with her skill kit, this will be very beneficial since we will be able to always take advantage of that additional break effect. And then for the Iron set, since we're going to be able to get so much break effect in battle, as well as get some break effect from HMC and Ruan Mei, this is really easy to be able to take advantage of to just additionally ignore enemy defenses. So I highly recommend using these 2 sets here on her. And then for her Eidolons, this is a completely E0 Firefly. I've not activated any of these. Now we can take a look at Ruan Mei. Here are her stats. She is holding her signature light cone, but if you don't have this one, you can consider options like Memories of the Past. I would ideally say if you have Past Self and Mirror or Memories of the Past, these 2 will be your best bet, just because of the fact that it will be able to provide that additional break effect, which is awesome for Ruan Mei. And then for her traces, they are maxed out. For her relics, we are using Sprightly Vonwek and Messenger. I'm using 4-piece Messenger just to further give the team some more speed. The reason why I really like using Sprightly Vonwek is because of the fact that Ruan Mei will be able to be advanced forward by 40% when entering battle, which means she is basically guaranteed to be able to get off either a skill or a basic attack and then immediately use her ultimate. So this is awesome for being able to ensure that Firefly is going to be able to immediately take advantage of those really nice buffs, as well as Lingsha, of course. And then for her Eidolons, this Ruan Mei is completely E0. For Harmony Trailblazer, here are their stats. For their light cone, they are using Memories of the Past. For their traces, they are maxed out. For their relics, they are using Watchmaker and Sprightly Vonwek. Sprightly Vonwek is the same game plan as before. I want Harmony MC to act before majority of the characters on my team, so then I can immediately use their ultimate to get that super break damage going as soon as possible. With Watchmaker, this is really good because of the fact that we will be able to further increase the break effect of all allies whenever we use our ultimate. So that's why I love using the combination of both of these sets. You can actually also consider the Iron and Forge set though on Harmony MC as well, especially if you are using them alongside Firefly. This will actually allow Harmony MC to be able to deal a nice amount of super break damage themselves, even further from what they're already doing. For their Eidolons, they are maxed out, as you guys can see. And now we have Lingsha. Here she is, and here are her stats. For today, Lingsha is using her signature light cone, but here are some nice alternatives that you can consider. For her traces, they are maxed out. For her relics, we're using the Forge and Iron set. If you are using her on a break-centric team, I would highly recommend the combination of these two. And then for her Eidolons, they are completely at E0. And when it comes to Lingsha on the Super Break team, I think she is just really, really nice on this team in particular. I know a lot of us were assuming her and Firefly are going to be a really nice synergy. I love the fact that Lingsha's trace also works very nicely with Firefly, which is this one. Whenever an ally's current HP is lower than or equal to 60%, Fu Yuan will immediately launch a follow-up attack. And this is really good because of the fact that Firefly using her skill will immediately trigger this, and this can be really beneficial for further weakness breaking enemies. So this is a really nice synergy that they have. And then of course with Lingsha's ultimate, her being able to advance forward Fu Yuan by 100% is really, really strong, especially as we saw with the Aventurine fight. On his first HP bar, he literally got broken essentially immediately because we were able to use the ultimate, which then let us use the follow-up, and then Firefly was able to use her skill, which broke him very quickly. This is a really nice synergy because of the fact that you will be able to weakness break enemies very quick with the combination of Lingsha's ultimate plus her follow-up, and of course Firefly's weakness breaking capabilities that she does have. I would say overall Lingsha is a really, really nice option to consider on Super Break teams, and I will also be showcasing her on other team comps as well. I will be showcasing Lingsha on a follow-up team, and also different options when it comes to the Super Break team in general, because of the fact that you can use Lingsha outside of Firefly, of course. So there's multiple options you can consider. I will be showing that off also very soon for you guys, but I just wanted to show you guys just how Lingsha is on the Super Break team. I think she is a really nice option for that. And oh my gosh, Fu Yuan is just so freaking adorable. I love it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If there's any particular teams you want me to show off, do let me know in the comments down below and I will try my best to do them for you. And if you did enjoy this video, of course, do consider subscribing, leaving a like to support the video. And I hope you all have a great one like always. Peace.